going on, folks? Another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything, and we're going to get right into the latest episode, the latest episode of BMF, and I found this to be the funniest episode of the entire series for many different reasons. One, Pastor Swift trying to, slide up on Charles's wife. We got Monique roasting the hell out of B. Mickey. That was hilarious to me. And all right, I'm gonna just say it. And the sad scene of Carisha trying to cry. That was kind of a little real rough. But let's get into it, man. A lot to get into, man. I really appreciated how. Well, actually, you know what? Let me take it back. I found it hilarious with Lucille, getting all dressed up and dolled up and all this other stuff. And, of course, Pastor Swift answered the door. And she was like, I am going out to dinner with Pastor Swift. So you're essentially going on a date. But then at the same time, she's on a date and she, the surprise that the pastor is trying to make a pass. Granted, he's a pastor, but I'm sure just given the reputation of the show and stuff, you know what Pastor Swift be on. And so just to, go on a date, and get smart in front of Charles, which, he has every right to get clowned. But, to be like, yes, I'm going out to dinner with Pastor Swift. Pastor Swift came to the door, like, yeah, I'm about to take your girl. You know what it is. Like, he had that look. But anyway, that part was kind of surprised, kind of funny to me that Lucille acts surprised that Pastor Swift is putting his hand on her leg, trying to see what's good. And the punchline for that whole scene, after Pastor Swift knew what it was, the check came. He was like, go ahead and send that back. I'm going to need you to split it. Let me let you know something. If I can't get something, I ain't paying for nothing. So don't worry about it. So I found that hilarious. Other than that, I liked how the majority of this episode took place in Atlanta in Freaknik. You got Meech. I'm going to call him Meech. I'm not calling him Big Meech. You got Meech, rubbing elbows with Monique. Monique is out here letting them know what's good, putting them on to different real estate people and stuff like that. But what was funny was she was like, who's this toothpick looking ass nigga, talking about B. Mickey. Something else he said, something slick. He was like, look, little string being nigga, let me let you know something. Just Monique showing her comedy side in a show like that I thought was genius. And I wouldn't be surprised if those insults were like improvised, just some impromptu comedian roasting an actor on set. That was funny to me. But along, so we do see them definitely making moves. Unfortunately, they also apparently made some enemies. And of course, it seemed like it was what started out as something over women turned out into something a little more serious. And unfortunately, because of that, and of course, Meech moving in on other people's territory, that unfortunately ended up with the shooting of Ty, who really put him on when they was in Atlanta, showed him love and all that. And, he had to give the news to Carisha. And once again, I'm not joning. I'm not trying to roast. I think it's very commendable, Carisha. She got her own Carisha Please show. She was recently on You People as well. So she's really getting to her actor bag. But I don't know. I think that might have been a tall task to try to give her like a sad scene of her crying. That's all I'm saying, man. Come on now. Come on. But no disrespect. Overall, this episode was dope. I think another shocker in this episode, like I really mean a shocker, was Monique dying. Monique died at the hands of Lamar after Monique tried to, get him to smoke some crack. And let me tell you something. Lamar might be crazy, but he's clearly not stupid. Before he did it, he wanted her to hit the pipe first. She was coughing crazy, having a bad reaction. Which I'm sure, hell, anybody might have a bad reaction if you're not used to crack. Who knows? Couldn't tell you. So yeah, that whole thing was wild. Definitely a shocker. I'm really looking forward to the finale. It definitely seems like, at least from the previews, we're going to see Meech and Lamar bump heads. and we'll just see how things go after that. And dang, there was something else I thought. Oh yeah, and if that's how Meech got his nickname, Big Meech, I would feel uncomfortable calling him Big Meech. Guess I'm gonna just leave it at that. That whole sex scene at the strip club. Yeah, I didn't need to see that. Yeah, so I can't put the big in front of that just because I start to feel uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. But no, overall, this series is great. I really also enjoyed another shocker that to me was just the whole woman to woman thing that happened. Of course, Lucille is nice, but she ain't stupid neither. She sees the Easy Rest motel matches, puts two and two together, and hell, Mabel is, well, no, not just Mabel. Mabel and Charles just wrecked their own, just wrecked a beautiful family, wrecked a beautiful home. So you can't put it all on the other woman. Charles has just as much responsibility for that as well. And yeah, man, it's just, yeah, there was a lot that went down this episode. And just to end it, I don't know what to call it, man. We definitely see Detective Bryant and his partner Jen. They got, I guess, some type of situationship going on. But I appreciate Jen's keeping it gangster. She was like, yeah, we slept together and I left the house before you so nobody else would be suspicious. All that, we can't be seen walking to the police station hand in hand. Hey, she kept it G with that one. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Let me know what you all think. If you have any predictions, do you think Lamar will bite the bullet in the season finale? Do you feel like he might die and come back to life like he did in season 1? Just let me know your thoughts. And hey, this is just my review. Peace.